The continuing failure of economists and politicians to both recognize the healing powers of tax cuts based on hard evidence. I'm joined now by the great Art Laffer, former Reagan economist. Art, wonderful to see you. Thank you for being here. Another Tennessean. We have two Tennesseans back to back. It's a wonderful thing. There's a lot of hand-wringing going on about the deficit. Now, a deficit is a terrible thing. But there's a question about how you go about beating a deficit. And there are many ways to beat this horse. We have a deficit right now of about 6.4% of GDP. That's very big and very bad. There you can see it up there. But look at this. In 1983, Ronald Reagan had a deficit that was very close to 6%. It was also terrible, but then he got the tax cuts in, and the tax cuts created this enormous wealth of creativity and entrepreneurship, and all the businesses came in, and all the revenue came in, and the percent of put those figures back up if you can, the full screen, because what happened in the Reagan administration, look down there, 1983 was 6%. In 1989, when Reagan left office, it was 2.7% of GDP. He cut it in half.
He did. He did. It's amazing. And, you know, the reason why we had a problem in the first 2 years is we phased in the tax cuts. The tax cuts actually took effect, David, on January 1st, 1983. Yes. And let me just go through the numbers with you for a split second. From January 1st, 1983 to June 30th, 1984. That's 18 months. That's a year and a half. You know, that's 6 quarters. In that 6-quarter period, U.S. real GDP grew by 12%.
Whoa.
That's at an 8% per annum compound rate. That's Chinese growth rates. That brought all the people who were unemployed way down. Yeah. It spiked profits, and profit revenues went way up, especially from the rich. All these new people went into the rich categories, and the top 1% paid a lot more in taxes after their tax rates were cut dramatically. We cut the corporate rate from 46% to 34%. We cut the top rate from 70% to 28%. We went from, I think, 14 tax brackets to 2 tax brackets. You not only did that, we got rid of $1.5 trillion worth of loopholes and squirrel stuff and all that stuff. We decontrolled the economy. We had sound money with Paul Volcker, and the rocket ship took off. Yep. And you see the results. Now, deficits are really important.
Sure.
And important when you have a really bad time if you can invest that money in tax cuts, sound defense, real defense. We had no wars under Ronald Reagan either, David. I mean, it was nirvana. We were in cloud nine. Well, I mean, it was perfect world.
And what it led to, what it led to was, of course, we had the Bush administration kind of messed it up because he went back on his tax cut promise, no tax cuts, raised taxes. That screwed things up for a while. But then Clinton came in and Newt Gingrich came in the House, and they ended up balancing the budget. So if you're looking for a balancing budget, you may want to consider, and by the way, Reagan himself, the great Ronald Reagan, the great communicator, spoke about the phenomena of cutting the debt or the deficit as a percentage of GDP himself. Let me just play that and get your reaction. Roll tape.
And lo and behold, the deficit, which all the pessimists predicted would keep going up, is now coming down, and is being brought down by economic growth. I said that all this talk about the deficit, I just wasn't going to worry about it, that it's big enough to take care of itself.
Well, the wonderful thing about that, not only was you see why he was the great communicator. I mean, it was just no one like him, but now some people in the Senate, some people who had to kind of be tugged a little bit to come along our way, are saying the same sort of thing. John Thune just came out with a statement, and I'm going to read part of it here. Obviously, the whole idea behind this is growth. He's talking about the tax extension. So these are, particularly on the business side, we want to make sure that the policies are pro-growth, and the Senate will have something to say about that. For sure, the question of permanence, particularly on the business taxes, which is where you get the pro-growth. I think John Thune's got it, don't you?
Yeah, I do. And by the way, it's not just business taxes. We do have the business taxes now, but the deductions the president wants to have put in there are also great. It's also good not raising that highest tax rate from 37 to 39.6. That's also very good. It's also good to have the death tax not go way up, which destroys the incentive for people who are older to give to their children, their grandchildren, and to give to other causes and other people. I mean, these are all powerful, powerful incentives. And by the way, that Marsha Blackburn, isn't she wonderful?
She is.
She's got a good fellow senator Tennessee, there. And I really, really love her.
You got a good senator.
She's great there. And you got to not play those Reagan films when I'm on here. I just about burst out crying until he said the joke.
I was expecting you to shed at least one or two tears.
Nostalgia.
Art, we love to see, we love to see a cry for the right reason, Art Laffer, and we are so blessed to have you with us. Thank you very much for being here. Really appreciate you coming on, Art.
My pleasure, David.